You're listening to the audio production of Terrorism, Jihad, and the Bible, a response to the terrorist attacks by John Macarthur, published by Thomas Nelson and read by Milton Bagby. 1. A response to the terrorist attacks. Tuesday, September 11th, 2001, saw the deadliest assault ever made on American soil, with an unprecedented series of coordinated terrorist strikes on the World Trade Center in New York and the Pentagon in Washington. Our lives were changed forever. The surprise attacks caused death and devastation of such monumental proportions that the attack on Pearl Harbor is the only obvious comparison. But to set the enormity of the terrorist attack in perspective, remember that about 2,400 people were killed at Pearl Harbor, most of whom were military personnel. When officials are through counting the dead from the terrorist attacks, the number of civilian fatalities alone will likely more than double the death toll at Pearl Harbor. By comparison, American fatalities during the entire Revolutionary War numbered only 4,435. In fact, September 11th may turn out to have been the bloodiest day in our nation's history, surpassing even the bloodiest battles of the Civil War. The images of September 11th, 2001 are embedded deeply in our minds and will remain forever. It was a day the world, much less Americans, will never forget. Unlike Pearl Harbor, these attacks were perpetrated not by a nation, not by a group of enemy governments and their war machines, but by a clandestine group of itinerant terrorists from the Middle East. We watched as the horror unfolded in real time. In this media-dominated age, we don't lack for visual images or verbal explanations. 4 American domestic airliners, headed from the East Coast to the West Coast, were hijacked and flown on a collision course to specific targets. The intention was to kill massive numbers of people, paralyzing the nation, devastating the economy, and crippling our defense systems. The idea? To show America that our society was vulnerable. An extremist Islamic suicidal group of murderers was asserting itself as more powerful than a superpower nation. 2 of the planes, flying with full fuel.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?